All right, let's see what we get into. Oh, the NZ, I'm fried. Let's see, my movement's better than his aim. I was toying with a little bit, but I wanted to make sure we didn't have to spectate a bot. He clearly was not the opposite of a bot, so we're not going to spectate him. We're going to go ahead and try to land peek, see if there's any sweats here. I'm going to let him know that a daddy's coming. No one's at the chopper. That's kind of fucking weird. Might not be a sweat team here. I don't see shit. There's the body. I hear the sweat team. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me. What? What are y'all doing? That's not a sweat team. Don't go there. Okay, they just chalked the chopper to go down in the tunnel. That is one of those teams you don't ever want to spectate. Like, ever. We gotta get killed by somebody. This is gonna suck, boys. I don't like this at all. I don't mean to be a dickhead, but y'all gotta get better than that, homie. Give me a second, boys. We gotta find a worthy opponent, man. He died. Oh, they team. Yo, he fucking jumped off after I shot him and he broke his legs. Oh, we're in for a treat, boys, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another spectating video. Where, of course, you guys by now know we're spectating some quads. This is probably the remaining player on their team. No, this is them. This is them. This is the team I just waxed. Wow, instead of him rezzing the guy, he jumps off to die and break his ankles. Now, I've been there. I've broken my ankles too many times, so I get it. But why didn't he res his boy? They got a nice ridge right here. Look at this. Let's just look at it. Look. I'm here, right? And he's here. All he's got to do is use this lit ridge right here to protect me from shooting him and his teammate. But instead of going and just running real quick while I'm not peeking, while I'm plating up, while I'm reloading, you know, just thinking about what I might be doing, he just fucking jumps off and leaves his teammate to die. That's actually crazy. Now let's talk about the second kid I killed. The one that's floating above me. What was he doing? Your boy just sitting there with his nuts hanging over me, expecting me to have to grab them bitches. Of course I'm going to. And I pulled his ass to the ground. Either A, land on me fast and try to kill me, or B, float somewhere different, man. And also, when you land on the peak top right here, don't just land in the middle. Land behind the boxes that are up there. That way, when you do land, I don't have a clean shot on you. Him just floating there, staring at the ground. He was just wanting to watch himself die. It was crazy. It was nuts, man. All right, but here we are in regain mode right now. We got enough money for one teammate, and then here you go again. I don't know. Literally, has no idea what he's supposed to be doing. He's just floating like Mary Poppins once again in circles now. I think we're doing like the tango or some shit. This is awkward. This right here is a mindset of a player who literally just wants to be told where to go. He can't think for himself and no shots. A lot of players don't have decision-making abilities in this game for whatever reason. But again, he's just kind of floating around waiting for something. You would think that he's looking for players, but this is an area where players usually don't rotate to. So sitting here looking for players would not be the correct response. We've gone up, we've gone down, we've gone in circles, and now look, we're having to backtrack to go right back where we just came from. But since his teammate Evil, who clearly has got to be the lead, now here we are going to follow him like a sheep. Again, I'm not trying to be a dick, but that's what a lot of people do. Nobody wants to take the reins. Everybody wants the player to make the decisions for them. You guys got to get out there and start making decisions for yourselves, man. That's why when you see guys like us, we split off, we play solo quads. We can't do that if we can't make decisions. All right, but we discussed that. Here we are, spectating not something. Now, there's more than one enemy here, and I'm very surprised he egoed that execution with the chopper above us and with somebody throwing a snapshot under us. Damn, that was unfortunate for the chopper. Enemy on the right side of the tent right here. You hear his footsteps, went back in the other tent. Come on, man, he's right. You hear him, homie. Fucking weird. There he is. Okay. Nice little throwing knife at the end, but we're in a bad spot. You got a gas mask, bro. I would just take the parachute, get the fuck out there, get that zip line. Because now you gotta run uphill with no gas mask in the gas. It's gonna be a close one. We might be all right. We're close. This is gonna be nutty. You can feel it. He's grasping for thin air right now. Help me, please. Please, Savage, don't let me die. No. There he goes. Fortunately, we're close enough to the edge where his teammate can res us, but your boy Orange is gonna die. Again, decision-making process, homie. You got a zip line behind you, but it's in the gas, Savage. So are you. Just take the zip line, get the fuck out of there. Taking the zip, by the time you actually attach to floating up to the top, takes like a gas mask and a half notch off. And even if you don't have a gas mask, you can still survive that. Two teams here we have right here in front of us, of course, shooting at each other. We need to get in a better spot. We're kind of out in the open. This guy we're safe from, but where's his teammates? And where's this helicopter's teammates at? Again, out in the open, not really liking this at all. Finally realizing it, jumping back. Now Green's going in. This might say Green, see what the fuck he's up to. He's going for executions, and the helicopter's splatting the other guy's team. That's not who I want to spectate. Go back. Again, Green pushed up, no cover, no concealment, in the middle of a team fight, and he's probably asking himself, how'd they know where I was at, man? Why'd they kill me? We got third party. You didn't get third party, homie. You literally pushed yourself in the middle of a third party. Again, you got to give respect to his teammate. Green did the right thing. He realized he was in a bad spot. Even after he got the knock, he bailed back and played the hill as some cover, played that little ridge. That was a better option. This dude here did his shit, got the safety. Now this might not be a better idea. Helicopter's trying to splat him. This is so fucking weird. Don't do what they're doing, guys. Oh, he's trying to pick him up. Now look, we're gonna get this kill, and we can still get out here with the zip line, but we got to get there fast. Now a lot of shit wrong with that fight. A lot wrong with that fight, but luckily we survived it. Now, two things from the enemies you just killed. The moment you hear a gunshot and you're vulnerable, what do? You have two options: run to cover, and if you don't have cover, what do? You try to fight back. You try to shoot the enemy back. If you guys watched my video today, or my video yesterday, by the time this is posted, you'll see I was in an area where I was in a 1v3, and I had to challenge the enemy out in the open with no cover, no concealment, very little ammo, no plates, and I was in the gas, and I won the fight because I just challenged them, because I knew I was dead if I just ran. Both of those guys, it was a 2v1, and instead of them both challenging us and probably winning that gunfight, they just ran away. They didn't even shoot at us, not one time. So sometimes you want to get to cover, but if it's too far away and you have nothing there, you've got to challenge the enemy, dude. Big mistake on that team's part. They should have had us dead to rights. Even though we had the high ground, doesn't matter. 2 versus 1, you're going to win every time. Well, unless you're really, really bad. Guy floating above us. I guess it's an FOV issue. Never mind. And ding, ding, ding. There he is. Oh, what? Bro, that's a distance you can beam with the NZ. There's no reason he should not have killed this kid. So now we're going to allow the enemy to go here. He's further away, so he... That was weird. He should have... But he's further away, so with the... No matter how good the NZ is, that distance, it's going to be harder for you to kill him than it was when he was floating halfway away from you. That was a little questionable. It was like he looked at the player and was just like, nah, I'm good. We allowed him to buy his teammate back, and now he's going to kill us. Oh, no, brother, you're dead. You're dead, big dog. That's all she wrote. Yeah, you're dead. Oh, shit. Come on, Orange, Mary Poppins floating. Distract them for us, please. Surprised. I thought he was going to die to gas. I'm going to be 100% honest. He looked like he was pretty committed to that choice. Guys, are y'all tired of just like trying to side cancel and you just don't have the movement for it? You don't have the accuracy and you're just trying to get better and you're getting tired and fatigued all the time. You're like, my head hurts. I hate this game. You know what helps me in life? Sneak energy, guys. Bro, this will give you the juice you need to go out here and slap some bots in the fucking face with your goddamn nutsack. Use code Savage to check out, man. Strawberry Millions is a great flavor. That's the one. Just trust. I don't steer you guys wrong. Don't forget code Savage. That's the most important part. All right, but here we are. Again, playing the edge of the gas the whole time we've been spectating, by the way. Savage, I love laying prone because it makes me more accurate. Look, that was a cool strategy in like Modern Warfare Original. But these guns are so fucking accurate now. You don't need that little bit of accuracy buff for laying prone, dude. You see what happens when you lay prone? You get fucked up. That guy didn't stand a chance in hell. Then here we have another Mary Poppins floater getting shot in the back and dying. This is an interesting lobby. That's a dope ass camo. Everyone's using the NZ. Everyone, bro. Oh, I hate metas. It just takes away from originality, you know? I get it, you gotta use the gun that's the best. I get that, but man, that was the good thing about BRs where you got to build your guns and you had to build your guns. There were no metas. Every gun was usable. People were, even if you had a preferred gun, sometimes you didn't get to use it and you had to fucking make it work. And then you figured out you liked other guns better. Man, it was so, oh, I miss old BRs, bro. I like loadouts, but it'd be interesting to see Warzone with a mode that didn't have loadouts. That would be lit. Like with the mode that you built your weapons as you went, put it on attachments as you found them, like Blackout, like PUBG, you know, like real BRs. All right, here we are. Still, is this the same team? No, different team. Spectated new team here. We got a bounty next to us that just disappeared, by the way. There was a bounty in this building that went away right before the circle started moving, so there might be an enemy there. I know the bounties reset every circle, but I think it was right in the middle of it. Crouch walking up the hill. This is a great strategy right here. Look at this shit. Looks like they're trying to avoid going around through the ruins, which I'm not against. Oh no. Oh no. They're about to take transit. Oh no, brother. Now look, airfield's gonna have a lot of people there. That's a fucking given, dude. There's gonna be a shit ton of stuff going down there. As far as going for kills, man, I mean, this is gonna be your spot. This is gonna be your most action-packed spot right here. Even this from the teams rotating out of mine. So these are the spots you want to go to fight and rack up some kills. If you want to play passive, dude, I'd still go here. I'll be honest. Going to village, dude, you're eventually gonna get forced out into this area, which means you're probably gonna get held and gate kept because most players will watch village because you have to cross over a bridge and over some rivers. So I'd still play here, whether you're passive, whether you're aggressive. This would be the better spot to play. It's a lot more wide open, so you can catch enemies rotating. It's the edge of the gas, so again, you can gatekeep as well. I really don't know what the fuck we're doing.
See some cash there. Aid station marked.
Snapshots. Want to bet snapshots? Oh, heartbeat! Fuck, man! I should have known. And here we have a teammate get caught in the open. Now, I want you guys to notice what Tactic did. He got shot from the right-hand side. We saw the tracers. They saw the tracers shooting our teammate. Instead of looking where the tracers were coming from, we were looking at our teammate's dead body. Why? You see somebody in real life getting shot, are you gonna be watching your teammate die, or are you gonna be watching where the guy's shooting you from? That's common sense. I'll give Helmuth credit. He was trying to rotate out there at the money. That's why he got clapped. He was by himself out in the open. Again, taking advantage of the openness. The other team was gatekeeping. But as far as Tactic there, he's living up to his name, GG Tactic. He's basically saying, I don't use Tactic, Savage. That's what his name literally stands for. That's crazy. Now, this team will be looking for us. They probably know we're here, hence the no team wipe. Let's see if they rotate towards us or if they just give up. Yeah, this is dangerous because we're in the open for a long period of time. Playing the edge. People love playing the edge. I just don't get it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, he's doing it. Huh? So now we've done it. Savage, what are we doing wrong? Well, dude, we're in an area. We're in a dangerous spot. We just alerted anyone around us, if there's someone here, hey, there's ATV close to you with somebody near me. So now all these players that are camping these villages or camping these buys or the most wanted right in front of us, he knows where we're at. He knows where we're coming from. So we basically just gave him a free UAV on our location. Now we better hope he's by himself. Some of these smart fuckers will sometimes bait you. Now, fortunately for us, this guy doesn't seem that smart. He's still using rose skin after the nerf. What a bot. Oh.
Don't give me that look.
The rose skin should have known where we're at and not pushed out in the open like that. That's actually questionable. He wasn't paying attention to his mini-map, clearly. Uh-oh. Oh, that's see, this is the problem with weapons and how powerful they are and time to kill, right? This is the biggest problem. His snaps are non-existent. He cannot snap on an enemy. He cannot track an enemy, but if you're standing still, bro, easy clap because of how powerful they are. So we got the kill, but again, we ended up getting third party by another squad, who probably, again, knew we were there, just not to mention the gunfight, but the fact that we were in a vehicle. Y'all want to guess the KD of this lobby? I'll put it in the video. Y'all want to guess the KD of this lobby right now? It might surprise you. Probably won't, but it might. .65, .1.
Mark the rally point.
I'll say a .95. Not bad, decent aim against the Cooper, so it is what it is. NZ, here we are again, struggling big time. My God, dude, he shot at everything but the enemy. Oh, that's rough. Oh, moving on to somebody using the Vex Lord, heart beating in a 360 degree. I love that. Or I don't know why he heart beat. The enemy just ran away from us.
See some cash there.
Also, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure they fucking nerfed the STG. I would bet my life on the fact they shadow nerfed the fuck out that gun. Still good gun, still usable, but it's not what it was last week. That's a fact. I've been screaming that for a few days now, man. Right, so this is an interesting circle, bro. It's a very interesting circle. You're gonna have a lot of people over here in this area. I bet this team's just gonna camp. They're not gonna fucking rotate anywhere.
Under heavy fire here. 25
Now look, when you're in a position like this, dude, and there's 25 enemies in this small ass zone, because most players are gonna be right here. You got a team fight, bro. This team's got us gate kept. We have to move to them. That was a given. We're on the edge of the circle. We're gonna have to go to the enemies. We got to team fight them, bro. Stop challenging guys one at a time. Stop wasting the little plates that you have. Start fucking team firing these guys. Because right now, again, here, Purple is shooting by himself, getting fucked up, and he goes down. Not yet. Green's not getting fucked up. And notice, they're really taking turns fighting. One will shoot, then the other will shoot, then the other will shoot. They're not fucking team firing. They're not knocking these guys out. Suppress them as your team rotates, or we're going to get shot. Notice we're getting shot in the fucking side, and no one's shooting the enemy. No one is suppressing the enemy right now. Most want to bounty in a fight to our left as well. Again, this is a bad spot regardless, but we got to start making these fights fast. The longer these fights take, the more opportunity for us to get third party. Purple goes down, pushing that for some fucking weird reason. Why would you push up there? Why would you, you pissed off a team over here and you're going to go fucking jump into the middle of a third party up there? What's wrong with you? Purple's just holding us, and from the looks of it, it looks like two people max. I really think we just lost the 4v2. I really think that. We were in a bad spot, but that was not an impossible fight. We could have suppressed them. They stopped shooting at us several times. We could have suppressed them and pushed up. That is insane. So many players are afraid, are terrified to push the buildings. So many players. It was 4, but so many players are terrified to push the buildings. Now let's look at these guys. 4 kills, 2 kills. Sometime today. We'll just say they have about 8 kills together. And they just got 4 kills 2 seconds ago. Look at his aim. Do you think those guys were worse than these guys? Probably fucking not. Probably not. These players, from what I'm seeing, even though those guys weren't the best, I do believe these guys are actually worse players, but again, because they didn't take advantage of it, because they were too afraid to challenge players that were clearly worse than they are, they ended up losing. Oh, they are ratting together, boys. Look at this. All right, now 10 players have dropped off. We're down to 15 enemies left. Everyone's pinging different areas they want to go. This is a hard rotation for sure. But you gotta clear off teams at a time, right? Think of it in layers. Don't just focus these guys. Start focusing the guys closest to you. and work the bridge too. The bridge's got a lot of cover. You got the boxes. You got a lot of stuff you can get shot from and get shot through. But you have things like this that you can't be shot through. So I'd play this while I'm shooting teams off of the bridge. I wouldn't overextend like this though. I would definitely take out the guys who are nearby before I extend. Guy at the buy just died, shooting at more people to the left. For some reason, we're not shooting them. We're gonna launch a precision on them. And look at this aim. Oh my God. You know why his aim's like that? Because he hasn't ever changed his ADS sensitivity. That's why. He'd be a much better player if he did. If you don't tweak your settings, man, you're gonna end up looking like this. And if you do look like this, tweak your settings. I mean, smart right here playing this as a heady. I would not follow green. Green's kind of in a bad spot. Plus, we want to stay spread apart. You don't all want to cluster together. I would play the, yep, here we are, about to throw. I would play 2 over here, 2 over here. That way we can watch both sides. Because now what we've done is we've given up the ability to watch this side. So we could either A, allow a team to rotate on us, or they're just going to stand out in the open and let us shoot them in the fucking face. The 4v3, they have the upper hand, and we're doing some weird shit. I think he's trying to rotate under them to go for a side flank, which isn't a bad idea. But he is leaving his team. It's already in a 4v3 to a 4v2. I'm not really disagreeing with it. I respect it for sure, but the way he just ego challenged that instead of, again, playing it as a heady is kind of crazy. And I'll explain that more after this. Great job on that player turning around and checking his ass, though. I'll tell you that much. And that's it. So it was a 3v4. And again, we had that whole little bridge platform, that little island. We had it to where we could literally sit up on one side and sit up on the other and put 2 different lines of fire on the enemies, right? Notice how the enemies were all behind the same rock. Well, we started shooting them. What did the enemies do? They sidestepped to the left to hide behind the rock, and then we couldn't shoot them anymore. But guess what? We would have had 2 other teammates on the other side. When they sidestepped that rock, they would have had an angle on them again, if essentially pinching the enemies behind that rock, allowing them to not do shit. But instead, again, they threw by all clustering together, rotating together. Now, the play of him going under the bridge was smart. That was actually a really good play. I was not expecting it from him, but when he came up that hill, when that dude came up that hill, man, he just walked up there, revealed his whole body, and they clapped him everywhere. They shot him everywhere. But what he should have done was he should have just rounded up, and the moment that ridge was right above his gun, basically played like a head glitch, dude. That way, your body's smaller, meaning you have a smaller hitbox because all they can see is this instead of your whole fucking body, making it harder for a bot like him to kill us, right? So whenever you guys are in a position to play cover or concealment and only reveal a little bit of your body, you got to do that. We spectate players all the time that are just throwing themselves out there like, fuck me up, daddy. And they just rely on their gun accuracy to outshoot the enemy. Again, these guns kill so fast. Time to kill so fast, dude. You've got to utilize headies, cover and concealment, everything to your advantage. Movement. Also notice that every gunfight witness, no one was sidestepping. No one was drop shotting. Nobody was B-hopping. They all just sit there, plant their feet, and fucking pray to God they won. That was it.